Well, ahoy there, guys, and welcome to another episode of Cruise with Ben and David. Thank you so much for sticking with us there. We're having a few little technical issues.
Sorry about that. For some reason, we just couldn't get the live stream to actually fire.
Yeah. Can everybody hear us now? Okay. Hopefully they can.
Let us know if you can hear us in the comments, guys. I know a few people saying there's no sound, but hopefully that should be fixed now. Okay, you've got sound.
Yes, amazing.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Right.
So good.
Let's get cracking. Well, we're here because we are celebrating. We are celebrating our subscriber milestone of receiving our 20,000
oh my god
subscriber. I can't believe that.
It's legitimately amazing. I can't believe it.
So thank
ridiculous.
you so much, guys. Thanks to everybody that subscribed. We really did get here because of you. And we're going to say hello to you.
Yeah,
and say
so
hello everybody
on the
in
board?
the chat.
Oh god, so there's so many of you guys, Sean and Steph. Hi guys, I hung out with those last week in Orlando and we had such an amazing time. If you're not following Sean and Steph already, make sure you go over to their channel. They are so much fun, guys. I'm still suffering from the jet lag. Legitimately just got back from Orlando 3 days ago from work. And I'm so tired now.
I know. I am not jealous. I have no sympathy at all. But I'm so excited to meet Sean and Steph as well when they come over to the UK.
Yeah, me too.
So hi, guys.
So we've got Susan Clark, Kate Thomas, Elvis, Emma. Hi, Emma. Jan. We've got Crazy Traveller, Gary's Videos, Night Audit, Marshall Goodwin. Loads of people there, guys. It's so good to see you.
And thank you, everybody who's saying congratulations on the 20,000. Thank you to you guys. Congratulations to you for getting us here. And I know it was a while back, but we want to say as well, thank you so much for everybody who voted for us in the Wave Awards.
Absolutely, yeah.
We won the one. Was so chuffed about that.
Yeah, thank you so much for voting for us, guys. It's so really appreciated. So,
right.
First of all, should we get on with the show?
Well, yeah. So stick to the end because we're going to be giving away some cruise prizes. We're not giving away one.
Awesome prizes.
We're going to be giving away 3. So Ben, do you want to be the lovely assistant while I grab these?
Assistant. So we've got 2 sets of Norwegian cruise lanyards and a nice little cup holder. That's the first prize.
The second prize is a Norwegian Cruise Line moleskin notebook.
Feel that? Can you feel the leather?
Feel the pleather.
Or you can feel the cost in that. It's beautiful. Yeah, Haven by Norwegian moleskin notebook.
That's great. You can be writing down all your travels, and then
this just isn't any piece of metal. This is a MSC piece of metal. It is wonderful. Look at that. So it's a nice little bracelet from the Beauty at Sea, which was MSC Bellissima. And we've got a lovely bag there as well, which is obviously PVC free. Yeah, we are environmentally friendly here at Cruise with Ben and David Towers, aren't we?
Yeah. So stick to the end of the stream when we'll be giving them away and we'll be telling you how you can win them at the end.
Absolutely. So I guess we'll start with the first question, which was from Gary Knight.
And Norbert also sent us the same question, is what cruises do we plan for this year?
So guys, we've got some amazing stuff. First of all, coming up in just under 4 weeks, we're going to be back on the Independence of the Seas for an amazing transatlantic, which is awesome. So we're going to be travelling from Fort Lauderdale, then we're going to be going to San Juan, Labadee in Haiti, and we're going to go to St. Thomas, and finally St. Kitts, and all the way over to Southampton.
Yeah, we can't wait. We've been on the Independence of the Seas before, so this time, because it's going to be a 2-week cruise, it's going to be really nice just to relax into the ship, be able to enjoy the facilities. It's quite nice because the beginning of the cruise, we've got all them Caribbean ports, and then we have sea days on the second week. So it means that we can relax and just enjoy. And like before, where it was like a 3-night cruise, so it was all very, very busy and hectic.
Absolutely. So it's going to be so good. If you watched our Norwegian getaway vlogs a few years ago, we had our family on board. So Rebecca, Stephen, Sophie, and the 2 kids, Oscar and Oliver, they're going to be back on the cruise with us, and we're going to be doing literally vlogs of the whole thing. Is the echo better now, guys?
Yeah,
I think we've just turned down something.
There's a problem with the sound. Can you let us know if...
It's a little bit better now because I have turned something off. Hopefully that works a little bit better for you.
Well, while you guys get on with telling us if the sound's any good,
So what's our next cruise after that?
Well, I just wanted to say it's first time going to Miami.
Yeah.
And if you've got any tips for us for Miami, San Juan...
Oh, Jan's going to be on the Indy with us as well.
That's awesome.
And
And St. Thomas as well, we'd love to know what you guys think, what you did.
Yeah.
Send us a message, let us know of any of your tips or recommendations of what to do in them ports.
Exactly. Then the next cruise, which will be at the beginning of July, is on the Saga Spirit of Discovery ship, which is a brand new ship by Saga. We're going to be going on that for a few nights after it comes out of the shipyard, so we're going to be bringing you an amazing ship tour of that, so we can't wait.
Yeah, if you've not heard of Saga, it's a British cruise line, and this is their first custom-built ship, and it's the launch of their boutique cruising line, so we're looking forward to seeing what they're going to be bringing to the market in the UK.
It's going to be awesome. Then a few weeks later, at the end of July, we're going to be going on our first river cruise with Emerald Waterways. We are so excited, guys. These ships look absolutely spectacular. Just look at that pool at the back of the ship. Oh,
lovely.
Sailing so close to all that scenery as well. So we're going to be going on a Danube cruise, which starts off up in Germany, all the way down to the Danube. We're going to be going to Budapest, to Bratislava, Vienna, and loads of other places. And we're going to be doing loads of the active excursions as well, on which Emerald offer as well. So we're going to be doing some cycling and some walking. We are literally so excited to bring this to you.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to experiencing a river cruise. I think it's going to be something really different. I mean, I think we're going to like it, don't you?
Me
I
too.
think it looks so relaxed and like you're getting more involved.
It does.
And I think we're going to get so much nice, beautiful footage as well.
Absolutely.
Along the way. So we're really excited to bring you guys along with us to show you what river cruising's all about. And it's just a different type of cruising.
So excited. So in the beginning of September, we're going to be going on this wonderful ship here. Can anybody guess what it is? Well, to stop you from guessing, it's actually the Morella Explorer. And we're going to be going on the hashtag Sunset Nights 90s cruise. So it's going to be a 90s themed cruise, and we are so excited for this, guys. There's some amazing acts on there. It's going to be a proper party on board, and the ship looks beautiful as well, doesn't it?
Some people might recognise the ship as it used to be part of Royal Caribbean. But this is going to be a themed cruise. So we did a video about themed cruising.
Yes.
You probably remember. You can see that video in our video library.
Yes, it's going to be a proper party cruise.
Yeah,
isn't it?
90s cruise. It's going to be like our taste in music, like down to a T. It was like,
it's awesome.
We are total 90s kids. So yeah, it's this Electric Sunsets cruise, as been said.
Hashtag Electric Sunsets.
Hashtag Electric Sunsets.
That's
going from Newcastle up Ben's way,
yeah,
Newcastle,
all the way to Amsterdam, Bruges, and then Southampton.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's only a short one, but we're going to make the most of it and having a fantastic time. And we're really excited to try out Morella as well, because they look superb and fantastic.
Yeah, take a look at it. There's still availability on that cruise if you fancy a 90s party short breakaway. You can come along with us.
That'd be so much fun.
It'd be so much fun. There's a few Emmas going on that cruise as well,
which is going to be awesome.
it'd be great.
Cool. So next up in November, we'll be going on the beautiful Norwegian Encore. So this will be the latest ship from Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh, guys, we got to go to the shipyard here in Germany just a few months ago to see her keel laying. And it was such an amazing experience. Look at this. So we got to see the amazing Kinky Boots. There was a live performance, which was a bit of a shock to us here in the shipyard. And it was so much fun. And this ship looks like it's going to be better than anything Norwegian has put out before, with an even bigger racetrack. And you've got some amazing VR games as well. And obviously this amazing show, Kinky Boots. So we can't wait to bring you, hopefully, one of the first ever ship tours for that ship, because we'll be on it the day after she leaves the shipyard.
Yeah, exactly. So we did it the same thing with Bliss. So we'll be whizzing around doing a quick ship tour and then bringing it to you as soon as we can. We're really excited.
We're so
it's going
excited.
to be
a packed year.
Busy, packed
And we've also
year.
got a Princess Cruise as well, which we can't tell you any details about soon, but we'll confirm with you. So we're really excited to get back on Princess as well, because it's definitely one of our favourite cruise lines. Should we take a look at some of the questions?
Yeah, so we had a few questions coming in. We've had some in the live chat as well. I've got quite a few questions of that people already sent to us that I said they can't make the live stream, so they're going to catch up.
Yeah.
But let's take a look.
So we can see a few people are going on the Encore as well, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. So let's have a look at some of these questions. Have we been on the Oasis of the Seas? We haven't. We are desperate to get on an Oasis class ship. We haven't been on one yet. Obviously, they're the biggest ships in the world, and they do look truly spectacular. So let us know what you think about those types of ships in the comments below. We'd love to get on board one of them, wouldn't we?
Yeah, Lindsay Boyd on Facebook said, where has your favourite cruise been to? So where's our favourite cruise been to?
I've got two, I think.
I think you want to go first?
So I'm going to cheat because I've got two, because it's too hard to pick. I think my the first cruise we ever went on the Disney Magic, was a transatlantic, and it was an absolutely amazing itinerary that took in loads of Spanish ports, Portugal, all the way down to the Canary Islands, and like 5 or 6 amazing islands in the Caribbean as well. Secondly, it would have to be the Norwegian fjords. Oh my God, guys. We got to go on the Viking Sea last year with Viking cruises. Not only was the ship spectacular, but the scenery and the cruise that we went on was just, it was mind-blowingly
the scenery
good, wasn't
was
it?
amazing, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
Because I thought, I was like, I don't know if I'd ever, like I never thought about going to the fjords.
You don't, dear, but yeah, it was amazing.
I think favourite cruise, I miss the Caribbean actually.
Do you?
At the moment, I miss the Caribbean because we haven't done it in a long
back.
time. And that first Caribbean cruise, we visited hit so many islands that it was amazing. So I think for me that was my favourite cruise at that time. But again, Norwegian fjords was just spectacular. It was really amazing.
So, Reggie and Aman, what was your favourite port on the Baltic cruise? Ooh, I would personally
on Baltic.
On the Baltic.
Oh, sorry,
so
I'm thinking.
I would say St. Petersburg. Yeah. It was an unexpected highlight for us because we were a little bit scared to go there because you obviously hear about some of the violence. Quite a homophobic country as well. Oh my gosh, guys, it was spectacular. Seriously, some of the most beautiful interiors and exteriors that I've ever seen. It was mind-blowingly amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was incredible. And again, it's not a place where I've been like, I really want to go there. And it was part of this itinerary. And we're like, this is amazing. Yeah, we did a guided tour, so we had a tour guide with us that made us feel so much safer, so much more comfortable.
It was great. And it was cheap as well.
Yeah, it was very reasonable.
And we booked this locally. We didn't book it on the ship, so we booked it with a local tour operator. It was about half the price. It was a full day tour. We had our own private bus for the day as well. It was great. It was such a fantastic place. We had some amazing food halfway through.
And it was a 2-day cruise, so you stayed overnight. It meant the first day we could really explore and not have to panic about getting back to the ship. And it was just an incredible place. It was sort of one of those places where you don't really get to see that often, and I really, really enjoyed that.
It looks great. Gary Barnes, first-time cruises on MSC. Meraviglia in November from Miami. Awesome, Gary. Meraviglia is such a beautiful ship, just like her sister ship, the MSC Bellissima. You're going to have such an amazing time. We're so jealous of that.
Love that promenade deck. Such a nice area.
So the Encore does not have Spice 2.0 at the aft. Thoughts? Well, to be honest, we didn't really use it when we were on the getaway, did we? Really?
But I think that was because the cruises we were on were cold cruises. It was very underused.
And just like the Bliss, they've moved that massive screen into the centre pool area, so you can still have the movies on the night and things, and the parties, but in a different place. So really, it didn't really make that much difference.
Yeah, we would never really use it, to be honest. So I don't think I'd really miss it, if I'm being honest. Okay, a question we got earlier was from Darwin Perez, which was, what is your favourite cruise company? Have a great day. Thank you, Darwin.
That's a tough one. It depends on the cruise.
I think different cruise companies have sort of had different highlights for us, really.
Yeah, it's too hard to pick one. I think if we just had to pick one, it'd be very boring. So I think we like going from different. We like doing totally different ships and totally different itineraries.
I think for me, Princess stands out as the best main dining room food. Yeah. That was such incredible food, and they have such a beautiful atrium.
Viking was a luxury cruise liner, but it was absolutely spectacular.
That was very different, wasn't it?
It was gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys! If you have the money to do one of those cruises, it was beautiful. I can't even say. Spectacular service, food, itineraries.
Royal Caribbean. I think Royal Caribbean
is so much fun.
Yeah, Norwegian the entertainment, and I think Royal Caribbean the actual on-board facilities. Yeah, and what highlights for us.
The drinks package is very good on Royal as well at the moment. So that's good.
Yeah, drinks packages are always very, very good.
So guys, who's going to Bellissima? So wish you were going on the Disney Wonder with us in March, Panama Canal. Hi Sue. Yeah, no, we'd love to get back on Disney. It's again.
Do you want to take? Should we get packed in your suitcase and you can stow us on?
I agree with them. A favourite cruise line is like a favourite child. It's impossible to say. I completely agree with that.
I love them all for very different things.
Yeah. Oasis, no, we haven't been on that, but we'd absolutely love to.
Well, this is kind of like what Lauren says. Lauren asked us, which cruise liner have we not done yet, but would like to do, and why would we like to do it? I suppose we could say that as cruise ship as well.
Gosh, I'd love to go. Definitely Oasis class ships. And
I'd like to do one of the really big royal ships.
So like Symphony or Harmony or Oasis Allure.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And then cruise line. There's not many that we haven't.
There's not many that we haven't tried.
Yeah.
I'd definitely like to do Holland America. That looks like a really nice cruise line.
Yeah, we don't get much opportunity with Holland America.
Yeah, because there isn't really many cruises around here, so that would be really cool. But that's one we haven't done before.
And maybe some of the smaller ones as well.
Yeah.
It was nice to have a taste of a smaller ship with Viking, so maybe some of the other smaller ones like Asmara or...
Yeah, some of the smaller cruise lines for sure. They are really special when you want it. So so we've got Marcus, which cruise company do you think has the more overall best value for money? Probably MSC.
Yeah, MSC are probably the best cruise line for a budget.
Yeah.
If you're on a budget.
You can get some really cheap cruises on the MSC for like a balcony cabin, including drinks and stuff for half the price.
We paid £790 pounds.
So just like $1,000 for a week cruise, including drinks and a balcony cabin. You can get some really spectacular deals with MSC, especially late deals as well. They'll have some really good ones. So I think that's a really good question.
Yeah, I think that's if you were looking to cruise on a budget, take a look at MSC.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Andre is asking, what's our favourite port in the Mediterranean?
That's easy for me.
Barcelona. Definitely, absolutely loves Barcelona.
Yeah. I love the fact it's a city, but then it's got a beach. It's chilled.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
It's metropolitan.
So much to do. You can do everything by the tube.
Yeah, easy just to walk into the town. Love it. Love Barcelona.
Such a cool place to visit.
Carol Ann Jones asked, when are we going to Alaska?
Oh, well, we desperately want to go to Alaska. We just haven't had the time to do it, have we?
It's the time, it's the money.
And it's how far away it is. It's how so far away from us. If it's anything like the Norwegian fjords, it would honestly be spectacular. So it's definitely on our to-do list for sure. Let's have a look. Have you been on the Carnival Sunshine? Katie's asking. We haven't, but we've heard good things about the Sunshine. Can we turn up early to port to get on the cruise? Gary's asking. It depends on the cruise line, really.
Yeah, and it depends on the port as well. So we've turned up at the crack of dawn, getting on Royal Caribbean in Southampton.
Yeah, Royal Caribbean seems to be
and
fine.
we just walk straight on. But then we have had other cruise lines getting on Disney in Barcelona.
They really stick to the times that you're given. Yeah, so you can do a little bit of research. Just check on cruise critic forums, or just ask a question on our Facebook group. Some of the travellers may be able to help you with that.
And we always say, is if you really want to get there super early, just make sure you check in at the very first opportunity that you can to make sure you get the earliest time possible.
Oh, and somebody's asking about the Iona. Well, stay tuned because we might have something special.
We may have something for Iona.
We've
been thinking about it.
Yeah, so
we've sort of been playing around with the idea of booking the Iona.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't know yet.
So let's see.
So Sharon Tonner, I'm sorry if I'm butchering people's names, guys. It's like a dyslexic nightmare. Sharon Tonner Clarkson and Dee Fisher also sent this question saying, would you guys ever consider doing a group cruise? We get this question actually quite a lot.
Yeah, it's something we've really thought about, really, isn't it?
What I always say is we'll never say never.
Yeah.
At the moment, I don't know. We've not got any plans to do it at the moment, but you never know.
Hang on, guys.
Gin and tonic. It's all this talking.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh gosh, that's strong, David. Oh my gosh. So we're getting some more questions. What's the weather like in Norway in September? I should imagine in Norway it can be very changeable, just like the rest of Northern Europe. So it's really hard to say. On the most part, it's probably quite mild, but you can have extremes of really cold days and then really warm days with a mixture of rain. But it's quite unpredictable to say, isn't it? At them sort of places,
you can literally get 4 seasons in a day. We really did experience this. You'd go out and it'd be bright sunshine and then it'd start pouring it down and then that wind would pick up. So if you go into Norway, you just really do have to pack for all seasons and pack layers as well. So make sure you have a good rain jacket as well. Let's
have a look. So Nala's saying, what's your favourite part of a Royal Caribbean ship? Oh, for me, this has to be the promenade, so the Royal Promenade area. I love that. The mixture of bars and restaurants, and it's just always really buzzing, and it's always a fun place to be. What about you?
For me, I think it has to be the theatres. I think they always do, they've given a lot of space to the theatres. As theatres seem to be getting smaller and smaller, they seem to be staying the same size. Yeah. So I really like the size of the theatres because it actually does, it feels like you're going to a proper West End theatre. It's really cool. So
let's have a look. So guys,
Michael asked, what line would we pick for a repositioning cruise? Ooh, I think that's a difficult one. I think... The thing about we've
done P&O and we've done Disney on repositioning cruises.
No, we did Princess as well.
Oh, we did Princess,
but that had a lot of ports.
But Princess was really good, wasn't it? The food was fantastic.
I actually really like repositioning cruises because they always feel a little bit special.
Yeah.
But I think if we're gonna, I think you just have to pick a line that's going to suit you. And for us, we always look for a line that has lots of entertainment, lots of stuff going on, because that's what we like. So
so Norwegian, Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, do Norwegian Royal Princess.
Yeah, for
any
sure.
of them for us. But I just think, if whatever line really suits you, I think you should really get for a repositioning cruise, because you don't want to be stuck on a 5-day with a ship you don't like. Okay, so Yeelin Porter asked, what mistake would you not repeat on a cruise holiday?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
What mistake would we not repeat?
Ooh, gosh. I guess booking the wrong cruise line for me would be one. So we didn't do, when we first started cruising, we didn't do much research into it. We would just pick a ship thinking it was like every other ship, and that was a really big mistake, because every single ship and every single cruise line is really different.
And suit different people.
Absolutely. So we didn't really have the greatest time on this cruise, and it was just because we were the wrong demographic for that cruise line. So we were probably a little bit young. And it wasn't as fun as we wanted it to be. So that's probably my biggest mistake. What would you say yours is?
And I think it's similar to you. Is like, so our early cruises, we didn't do any research, so we booked every single thing through the cruise line. So every single shore excursion, and we ended up with a huge bill at the end, didn't we? And some of the excursions were literally just bus transport into the town.
Yeah.
You know, we just didn't do any research at all. So I think that would be a massive mistake for us, because we should have just researched and realised, you can get a taxi for like $15 rather than paying $40.
Oh, guys, I can see Sean and Steph. Thank you so much for the super
thank
chat
you
there.
so much, guys.
You're a great inspiration. Yay. You too, guys. I absolutely loved meeting you. It was this time last week. We're in Disney World, and we had a most fantastic day. You guys are really awesome. Seriously, if you guys who are watching right now are not subscribed to those, make sure you are right now. So let's have a look at what else have we got. So. Do you use travel agents? So Craig's asking, do you use travel agents to book your cruises? And would you suggest people use one for booking their vacations? So we have.
Yeah, we have. We've done both. Yeah. I think that's a real personal question to who you are. And I'm also noticing that travel agents in the UK work very differently to travel agents in the US.
Yeah.
It's a lot more personal service in the US.
And a lot more perks as well, I guess.
You get a lot more
on-board
perks.
Credit.
We actually used to have a US travel agent.
Yeah.
And we used her a lot up until the rate kind of didn't make sense. Because we used to book through the US.
The UK rate compared to the US rate was so good, so it made sense to book with a US travel agent for us, because we would save an absolute fortune. Yeah. But now, because of Brexit and the economy, it's all exploded. So it's all exploded. So the rate's really rubbish now. So we tend to book direct and sort of do it DIY. So we book our flights separately, we book the cruise separately, and any accommodation before and after separately as well. Just because we usually find that gets us the best price, but we certainly have seen all-inclusive deals on travel agent websites, which are great value. So I think, honestly, just go for the best value. Yeah,
and go for what works for you. Yeah, travel agents can be great at putting packages together, finding the best deals and discounts. And if you're somebody that doesn't want to be spending hours researching online, putting everything together and then worrying that it's all going to connect, you're best to use a travel agent. I think it's just really up to you guys.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, we just got another super chat.
Oh, thanks, Mark. So
thank you, Mark.
When you went on MSC, what experience did you choose? Bella, Aurea, etc. What do you recommend? We actually chose the one in between that. So both times we've sailed with them, we chose the Fantastica package. Basically, Bella is the most basic package and doesn't really include much. So you don't usually get to pick your cabin location, or it's a less good location.
It's a guaranteed cabin.
It's a guaranteed cabin. With Fantastica, you get sort of free room service, and we got to pick our cabin as well. And
you get a choice of dining.
We get a choice of dining as well, which was really good. With the Aurea package, which is fantastic, you also get all of the things with the Fantastica and Bella package, but you also get unlimited access to the thermal suite area and to the outdoor spa private area as well. So you've got a private little outdoor area as well. And guys, if the price is right, definitely go for Aurea, because the thermal suites are fantastic and they're such a nice place to relax, aren't they?
Yeah, but we worked out the cost ratio, and we're not really spa. We love a thermal suite, don't get me wrong, but we wouldn't spend more than a day in there. Yeah, so that's why we chose Fantastica.
That was kind of the best bet for us, because we wanted to choose our cabin, because we like to go for a mid cabin if we can, just because that's the best place to be for, I was going to say turbulence, but for movement. So it's always best to be there. But yeah, Fantastica always seemed the best value for us. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with Bella either. It's just like going for a guaranteed cabin, like David said. So.
Kimberly asked, hey guys, do you prefer a European cruise or a Caribbean cruise?
I like both.
I think at the moment I'm really craving a Caribbean cruise because we have done European cruises now like back to back.
Absolutely.
And European cruises tend to be a lot more port intensive, a lot more tiring. There's a lot more sights to see, you know, a lot more history, culture. You want to sort of see and do everything as much as you can. But now I just want to lay on a beautiful Caribbean beach and I just want an ice cold beer in there.
Listen to those waves and have a lovely pina colada or a mojito.
So excited.
So excited, seriously. Because on European cruises, the ones that we've been doing lately are sort of off-season, so sort of in October, November time.
Hit and miss
so it's going to be a
weather.
little bit cold, so I'm just looking forward to just some nice warm sunshine. Really looking forward to Miami as well, because we're going from Fort Lauderdale, but we're staying in Miami for 2 nights before. So we're going to have lots of exploration there. We're going to enjoy some of the beautiful food, scenery, the beach. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to take my drone as well. I'm going to do some flying.
It's going to be really cool.
I'm going to do some flying, so it's going to be fun. We're going to bring you some awesome videos, hopefully. What's next?
Sorry.
So which was your cruise trip? Which was your best trip so far? Yeah, I would probably say it was our first ever cruise on the Disney Magic. We had the most amazing time. We were with a group of people. One of our friends was getting married on the cruise, so that was why we went on the cruise in the first place. And honestly, it just opened our eyes up to cruising. We thought it was going to be horrific. Seriously, guys. We thought it was just going to be full of kids and awful. There was no kids on board.
No,
there was like 10 kids on a Disney cruise. So they had to open all of the kids' clubs
it was so much
for the
fun,
adults.
yeah.
So we were sat there making all of these like sticky jelly stuff. And
it was, going down the sliding Andy's room and all sorts.
It was so much fun. Yeah, like 7 kids on board a Disney ship,
so if you want to do a Disney cruise with having a kid, look for a repositioning cruise, a transatlantic, because on the Magic there was absolutely no kids on board.
Yeah.
So Travel Sam asked, what are your day jobs and do you both edit the videos?
Yeah, so we both do edit the videos. It's about 50-50, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You've been doing most of them lately, because I do most of the filming.
Well, it tends to be, Ben tends to do the ship
tours
and things like that, and then I tend to do the vlogs and any of the sort of studio shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But because Ben films all the ship tours and stuff,
for our day jobs, I work for a Royal Society in science, and I run I'm a digital channels lead, so I run the social media channels. And David?
I'm a web designer for a company in London.
Yeah, so that's it. We have full-time jobs alongside this. We do this for a hobby. Seriously, guys, with your support, we've enjoyed it so much. You guys keep us going, and we have so much fun doing it, and we've met so many amazing people around the world when we go on cruises. It's so fantastic. So if you do see us on a cruise, make sure you say hello to us. We love to meet everybody who watches our channel. And we love to see you guys.
I know so many people like message us afterwards and say like, I was stood behind you, or we saw you, and it's like, guys, you should just come over and say hello to us. Honestly.
Yeah, we're not precious. Just come and say hello. Just
I might have a resting bitch face, but I'm not in a
resting bitch face. That's hilarious.
So Travel Through Europe asked. Oh, he's actually sent us this one in as well.
Have we ever been scared on a cruise?
Have we ever been scared on a cruise?
What happened? Ooh.
I've never been scared on a cruise. No, we've never had bad weather on a cruise.
Not really. On our first ever cruise, the transatlantic can be a bit bumpy, and obviously around the Brest of France. So
I've been scared on a flight.
The boobs of France.
I've been scared on a flight before, so it wasn't actually on the cruise, but that time we were flying into London City Airport on a tiny little aeroplane. I've never
coming back from Encore.
Coming back from Encore, yeah. I've never been on a
We had to go around twice. It was hilarious. I loved it. So I used to be cabin crew. I used to be a flight attendant with Virgin, so I'm used to the turbulence. So
it was honestly awful. I've never felt so scared in my entire life. And the worst thing is Ben was sat at the front and I was sat at the back with somebody I didn't know, and I nearly grabbed this poor woman's hand and I was like, oh my god, get me off this aeroplane now.
Funny. So what have we got here as well? So Anna, hello, Anna Treble. It's our first ever cruise. My partner is 50 plus and has never been abroad. What tips do you have he hopes he enjoys, Anna? Oh my God, that's amazing. We hope you really enjoy your first cruise. I think the best things you can do is do your research for the port. So kind of have don't go over the top, but just sort of have a rough idea of what you're going to be doing in each port.
What you're going to be doing in each port. If you're going to be taking taxis or transport, how much that costs so you don't get ripped off.
Yeah.
And I like to just have a plan.
Yeah, because you don't have much time.
Maybe plan 1 or 2 things and then see what takes your pick on that day.
Absolutely.
So just plan, don't panic, relax, enjoy it. And as I always say...
Honestly, just take everything in your stride.
As long as you've got your passport and money,
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Obviously clothes, but yeah,
Yeah,
they're optional.
But yeah, just make sure you just plan each pot. That'll be our biggest tip.
Yeah. Cool, so let's have a look. So April's saying, what's your favourite type of excursion? Historical or adventure? Ooh, what about you? For me, it would be somewhere in the middle of the two.
We haven't done adventure in a long time.
No, because adventure usually tends to be the Caribbean, doesn't it? With zip lines and go-karting and buggy riding and all of that sort of stuff.
I think one of my favourite excursions was the train in St Kitts, and I guess that's awesome. Kind of it was a bit of both. It was historical, but it wasn't sort of just going around museums and stuff. It was really interactive and cool.
Guys, we had the best time in Cozumel a few years ago. We hired speedboats, so these mini speedboats. Oh my god, it was hysterical. It was so much fun. We broke down twice, so the guy had to come and rescue us and put us into a new boat. Honestly, it was the most fun
it was the
ever had.
worst thing ever, though, wasn't it? It was
was
so embarrassing.
So fun, though.
Because everybody was like speeding off of me, and Ben were like...
And we were like, is it because it is a bit...
the weight.
Are we too heavy?
But
no, and the ship, the little boat was broken.
It was broken, yeah. And everyone was doing like things like this, and we just had to kind of
go
straight.
Like noddling by. Like,
we were so far behind.
But yeah, it was so much fun. So I like a bit of both. Historical tend to be very much Mediterranean in Mediterranean ports, and obviously more of the adventure in the Caribbean.
I like things that are a bit more interactive than just sort of walking around.
Yeah,
you know, some where it's like got a train. Or
I guess the Norwegian fjords was a bit of an adventure as well, mixed in with historical facts as well.
Yeah,
so
that's what I enjoy.
One.
Where it's not just sort of art galleries and things.
So Jessica's asking, what princess cruise is the best? Ooh, tough question. We've only been on about 4 or 5 princess ships.
So it's I think that's a really
tough
up to the type of person that you are.
I quite like the new ships, I've got to say. So the Royal class ships. So Royal Princess, Regal Princess, Majestic Princess, and obviously the upcoming Sky Princess. They're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys, these are just beautiful ships. But then again, the older ships as well are so nicely designed.
Yeah, I particularly like the Sapphire class ship and the Caribbean Princess. They're my favourite. I think for me they're the perfect size where the ship's big enough to have a little bit of atmosphere and like enough people to have a bit of a buzz, but then they're not huge, and there seemed to be loads of space on them ships as well. Yeah, I just loved how many lounges and things there were.
So Ali's booked a spa massage for 5 p.m. for the first day. Thoughts? Ooh, it's a good idea actually, because it's quite a stressful day.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, you've been travelling and you've been waiting and you've been in queues and people have been pushing past you, and it's all a bit of a trauma the first day. So it's a good way to wind down.
I think that's a really, really good idea. And sometimes you see some great prices on that first day as well.
Yeah, let us know, Ali, what it was like, because we'd be quite interested to know what it was like going to the spa on the first day.
So Oceanside Affirmations, I'm so glad I got that word right,
very
asked, what part of Britain are you from? Your accents are delicious.
Britain. Oh. We're from Britain.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say the Hull accent's delicious.
Right. So David's from Hull, which is in Yorkshire.
In Yorkshire.
And I'm originally from Sunderland, which is in the northeast. For those who don't know Sunderland, you might know Newcastle, so very close to Newcastle. And now we live in Cambridge, which is very much in the south and the southeast of England.
Yes, so east of England.
It's very posh, darling. So we kind of
don't fit in.
We stick out with our northern accents.
Don't fit in, do we?
Yeah. So have you guys been, so Mark's asking, have you guys been in a scary excursion before? When we were on St Kitts train, it broke down in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh,
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, because the first time we went to St Kitts, we were booked on the train, but they cancelled it because of safety concerns.
Yeah.
But then we still did it the next time.
And mind you, once in St Lucia, I was a little bit scared. So we were being approached a lot by locals and some like really big guys who were like quite scary and saying, "Oh, we can take you on a tour, we can take you on a tour." So you've just got to be very firm and say no. But I wouldn't say really scared. I mean, you get that in a lot of places, but yeah, not very nice. So let's have a look. So what's the language barrier like? Do you find most people in Rome and those areas to visit speak reasonable English? Yes, absolutely. So NZ, so New Zealand Celtic, I'm guessing. Yeah, absolutely. Most people do speak English, especially in the touristy areas. So that really isn't an issue.
Yeah, in the big cities like Rome and Barcelona, you're going to find a lot of people speak English. But I always find a little bit of the language goes a long way. And for everything in
thank you, please.
Please, thank you. And then
ciao, Bella.
For everything in between, hand gestures.
Yeah, works. But yeah, honestly, all of Europe, all of the main Mediterranean ports see so many people speak English, so it really isn't a problem.
We found a lot as well, like some shops have been in, they just like walk away from you, and you're like, oh, and then they just go into the back and bring somebody out who speaks English.
Who speaks English. But yeah, it's honestly not a problem. We've never, ever, ever had any problems with languages anywhere we've cruised, so it's never been an issue at all. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick look.
Should we have a look at some people that sent some questions in?
Yeah.
So Nikita, I'm sorry. Grisette said, do you guys sail out of New York often? What is your favourite port? We've never sailed out of New York.
We've been a few times.
Been to New York a few times, but we have never sailed out of New York.
I'd love to do it though. I imagine like Manhattan and thing is spectacular when you're sailing in and out.
And Stephen asked, have you been to Asia? Unfortunately, we have been to Asia,
but not on a ship.
Not on a ship. We've been to Tokyo. I've been to Tokyo.
I've been to Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing. Yeah, so I've been a few places, and in India as well. But we'd absolutely love to do a cruise there, wouldn't we?
Yeah, and
we
were
saw
watching
some of
Sherry's
Emma's and Sherry Griffin.
Emma.
So Cruise Tips TV and Emma Cruising isn't just for old people. Their Asian cruises looked absolutely spectacular. And in that part of the world, we'd love to do Oceania as well. So we'd love to do Australia and New Zealand as well, because they look like such fantastic ports to visit as well.
And you've just answered somebody else's question, but I've lost the name, who asked us when are we going to Australia.
I have been before. We've been to Sydney before. Amazing place. Loved, but that was years ago. We'd love to come back and cruise. It would be such a fantastic place to go. Would you? So the Anime Girl's asking, would you ever go on a cruise in South Africa? Absolutely. I've been to Johannesburg and Cape Town in South Africa before. Absolutely loved Cape Town.
You don't see many cruise lines down there, do you?
But there definitely are ones. Honestly, the southern tip of South Africa is so beautiful. It's such an amazing place to visit, not only for the scenery, but for the food as well. Oh my gosh, guys.
The best steak.
The best steak in the world.
We had a steak dinner for our Christmas dinner because we were there on Christmas Day. Do you remember?
Creamed spinach. Oh my gosh, seriously amazing. But
and you get to see the penguins.
The penguins as well. And the amazing scenery, guys. The scenery down there is beautiful. So absolutely, we would love to.
Fantastic Voyager said, do you have a favourite cruise food? Something you only seem to eat on a ship? For me, it's the bran muffins.
Oh gosh.
So, do you know what the thing that I always enjoy on cruise ships is the breakfast omelettes, because I'm useless and I can never seem to make a good omelette when I get home. So I love the omelette station on the ships as well. What about you? Oh, and what's the soup? French onion soup. If there's French onion soup on a menu, and I'll be ordering two.
This is a real tough one. I love my sweets. I absolutely love sweet food, so I've got to say it's probably the desserts on cruise ships. Some are better than others. Princess, oh my god, amazing desserts. Disney as well, amazing desserts. Probably the desserts. Anything with chocolate in it and I'll be quite happy.
So Lindsay asked, have we ever sailed around the UK?
We haven't.
We haven't. And somebody...
Even though we live here, we haven't actually done that.
We haven't actually sailed around the UK.
I just had a question ready lined up as well, but I've lost it.
And then, and Shara asked... you two are so much fun, you're a lovely couple. Any chance you could do more local travel guides, like maybe Great Britain and Ireland?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
they're kind of related questions,
For sure.
We've never actually sailed around the UK.
But if we get the chance, we absolutely will bring you videos of that. And obviously it's on our doorstep as well. So we'll try and bring you more videos, maybe.
Yeah. I always find it
a little bit... Southampton.
I always find it a little bit strange when you see some of the places on the itinerary, like Newcastle, and you're like...
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, oh, we was going to do it, wasn't we, one time? And you said, I could pop down and see my mum.
So Thomas is asking, how did the kids do on the Baltic cruise? Thinking of taking a 3-year-old next year. Honestly, Thomas, they were fantastic.
They were really good.
They loved it, and the crew were spectacular. Seriously, they were so friendly. The boys just absolutely loved the crew and would bump into them around the ship all the time. Honestly, they had the most fantastic time.
Yeah.
Now they're a little bit older as well, so they're 3 and 4, I think. So you can start going into kids clubs as well, so you can get a little bit of free time. And honestly, the kids absolutely love the kids clubs. So
we were really lucky as well. We had quite mild weather, so they really enjoyed the pool area,
absolutely,
the hot tubs. And because there was hardly any kids on there, they really sort of got really fussed over, didn't they? And the crew really loved seeing them.
So, Kiss and Trini, have you been a Norwegian getaway? We have, We have a full vlog series on our channel, so you can check that out. We went around the Baltic in Northern Europe on the getaway for 10 nights, and it was fantastic. We had an amazing time. And Etta Levina is asking, is Norwegian Getaway a fun cruise for teenagers? Absolutely. It's a great ship for teenagers. It's got amazing kids clubs and some awesome facilities like the climbing wall, pools, ropes course, slides and everything. It's a really nice ship.
Yeah, I think Norwegian's a great all-rounder for all age groups, really, because if they don't want to do the kids club nightclubs. They've got all the other facilities as well that they can just sort of do by themselves.
Yeah.
So it's a real good option.
Oh, guys, you're giving us some amazing
I know there's
ideas
so
here.
many questions about places we could go to, and I'm feeling very unwell travelled.
Pacific coastline, Hawaii. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I've seen the Arabian Gulf as well. Someone's asked.
And
if we've done
Vancouver.
that.
Vancouver is one of my favourite places on earth. It is so beautiful, but we have never cruised from there, so we desperately need to get up there. And yeah, we need to get out into the Pacific to do some of the Hawaii and the Pacific Islands as well. That would be a dream. It'd be absolutely amazing.
Why Frank asked, have you guys ever considered a Seaborne, Silversea, or Regent cruise? We've looked at them. They're beautiful ships.
Yeah, a little bit on the pricey
Unfortunately,
side.
we're not
made of money.
We're not made of money. So
yeah.
unless you would like to take us on a Silversea cruise, no, they look like absolutely gorgeous ships. And hopefully, maybe one day we do get to experience them.
And Joy saying she misses our old vlogs. Well, we're going to be bringing loads of new vlogs to you, Joy. So hopefully you enjoy them. Best cruises for singles. Honestly, probably Norwegian's a very good one to pick from. They have the solo cabins. They have solo cabins and solo areas on the ship with a solo meet-up lounge as well, which is fantastic for getting together with other single people and sort of finding something in common with them. And it's a really nice cruise line to cruise with. So Norwegian would probably be my... Yeah.
But any cruise line, pretty much every cruise line we've been on, you always see like a solo travellers meet-up.
Yeah, so you can meet fellow-minded passengers on board and attend groups and things and get to know people. But yeah, all cruise lines, like David said, have been really open and friendly, so I can't see it being a problem anywhere.
Reggie also asked about the Baltic.
Yeah.
What was our favourite port? We've already said that. But what food should we try in the ports? Any food we tried in the ports that we enjoyed?
Oh, we had some amazing pastries in Estonia, which was awesome. So
they were so good.
So in Tallinn, in Estonia, we had some amazing pastries and coffee. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And there was loads of pastry shops around, wasn't there?
Yeah, and it was so cheap in Tallinn. I think we paid like €1.50 for a pastry and a coffee.
Yeah, and we went to Warnemünde, which is in northern Germany as well. And obviously you've got to get some sausage, some Frankfurters. They also do good kebabs as well, apparently.
Yeah, Germany is really big on kebabs. So we love a good kebab.
Definitely try that out. We had some really nice food in Copenhagen as well, didn't we? Oh my God, the pastries again in Copenhagen.
The pastry shop in Copenhagen was so good.
Yeah, so there's a chain pastry shop. I can't remember what the name was, but you can't miss it because the pastries just look so beautiful.
Yeah, so pastries and sweet stuff really.
So Sharon, any plans on the Edge? No, we're missing out on it. We were invited to go on board in May, but we're actually on the Independence of the Sea, so we're going to miss out on that. So hopefully we will get on board her soon.
David's asked, any thoughts on the Key, Premium Grade and Royal Caribbean? And it's actually really funny you say that because we did look at this for our upcoming cruise.
Yeah.
For us though, we just thought it's a 2-week cruise, so we don't really have the rush to get on board.
Absolutely, but take a look at Sean and Steph's video, their channel, because we know they've just done a really good video about it.
They did a really good breakdown about it.
Explaining how it works and everything. But yeah, it looks good value, especially if you're on a shorter cruise as well. If
we were on maybe a 3, 4 or 5 night cruise, we would definitely be considering the Key.
Yeah.
But just for us this time, it didn't really make sense because it was 2 weeks, so everything's going to be a little bit quieter. So we're not going to need any sort of to rush to get onto anything.
Yeah, so Henrique's asking, have you guys cruised in the Arabian Gulf before? Going on my first cruise in December on MSC Bellissima. Sounds amazing.
We haven't. You've been to
I've been to Dubai a few times and really enjoyed that. But yeah, it looks spectacular. Obviously, you've got the Suez Canal and places like Jordan and Oman and all of that area in the UAE. But yeah, let us know what it's like, Henrique. Would be very interested
to love to know.
Because we haven't seen much about that really on YouTube or anywhere, so it would be really interesting to see.
So Nancy asked, do you guys have any loyalty status with any of the cruise lines? How would you compare the programs on different cruise lines? So we get loyalty status with every cruise line, so we really recommend to always sign up to it because it's always free, and you know, sometimes you get nothing, sometimes you get a free
little perks. We definitely do. Yeah, probably our best status is with MSC because they matched our status.
We did the loyalty match.
They do a loyalty match, so they will match your highest status with another cruise line the first time you sail with them.
But I think the best perks for the lower statuses, because we're a bit of
in the middle ground.
We're a bit of a cruise floozy. We don't tend to only go with one cruise line.
Yeah.
I think the best one for the lower statuses I've seen is Royal, because you get the vouchers in your room when you get on board.
Absolutely.
And we've only sailed with them once before.
Yeah. So let's have a look what other people are asking. Have we been to Iceland before to see the Northern Lights? We haven't, no, but we'd absolutely love to do that. It would be fantastic. We've heard really good things about cruises to Iceland, and obviously the Northern Lights would be something fantastic to see.
Apparently you could see them in Scotland last week.
That's awesome. Cool. Michael's asking, have we been on, what did we think of the Indy? How we're going on her soon. It's an amazing ship and her updates are fantastic. Take a look at our ship tour and our vlogs that we did of Independence of the Seas back in August. Seriously, we absolutely loved it, and that's why we're going back on her again, because we had such a fun time. We only had 3 nights on her and it wasn't enough. We desperately want to get on for longer.
We did the mistake, we did a 3-night cruise during school holidays, so it was incredibly busy and there was lots and lots of children on board. So we kind of wanted to actually enjoy the ship, actually spend time actually enjoying the ship. So that's why we thought, you know, the ship was amazing, let's go back on her for 2 weeks. So
absolutely, so we can't wait. 2-week cruise, guys. How nice is that? Such a treat. So how many cruises have we been on? Oh my gosh, including about 15 or so, I guess, probably altogether.
If you
loads of ship tours.
If you head to our website, in the About Us section, I always I always put a list of all the cruises that we've been on and all the itineraries and stuff.
So David, what's our favourite mocktails to try on the refreshment package? My wife is alcohol free. Oh, I really like the alcohol-free pina colada. It's absolutely delicious. It still tastes exactly the same. And a mojito as well. Yeah. Delicious. It just tastes exactly the same without the rum.
I know it's not a cocktail, but I always drink the just sparkling water with mint and cucumber.
Oh yeah,
it's absolutely nice. I always drink that at home as well.
That sounds really nice. But yeah, pina colada, you can't go wrong. Oh, delicious. So let's see what else is happening.
What is our favourite drink on MSC Seaview? I think it'd have to be Aperol Spritz and Apple. Any of the Spritz Martinis.
Yeah, like the Spritz Martini. Oh my gosh, guys! If you haven't tried Aperol before, so it's Aperol with soda water and a little bit of prosecco. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful, so tasty. So let's have a look what else we've got. So what about people's thoughts about those people damaging the elevator and getting kicked off Carnival permanently?
Well, to be honest, if you're going to damage the ship, you deserve to get kicked off.
Absolutely. So if you're going to be antisocial in any way, cause trouble, cause fights, or do anything stupid, absolutely, you should be banned permanently. You've got to be sensible, don't you, guys?
And it's also safety as well. So if you're doing something that damages, not only puts yourself in danger, but puts other cruisers in danger. Yeah. You should not be on a cruise ship.
Absolutely crazy. Cat's Traveller saying we will be on Virgin. We love the tour of it. Oh my God, guys, Virgin was fantastic. Yeah, we probably, hopefully will be.
Fingers crossed we're going to be on Virgin. Yeah. And thank you everybody who watched and shared that video.
Yeah, it did really well.
It did really well. We are totally blown away. So thank you so much.
Sebastian saying, any scary weather experiences? Oh, we've had a few cracking thunderstorms before, haven't we? Especially in the Caribbean.
A thunderstorm at sea.
Beautiful. Yeah, but nothing really scary. We haven't had any of those wild waves or anything, but we've had a few bumpy nights in the waves and thunderstorms. But yeah, the ships are made to, on the most part, deal with that sort of thing, so it's never been a problem.
Stephen's asking, how is the sea in Europe? Do you need seasick pills? Well, it depends where you're going, because the North Sea can be quite bumpy,
and around the
Bay of Biscay, and across the Gibraltar Strait, you do tend to get a lot of bumpiness.
But within the Mediterranean area, it tends to be a little bit more smoother, doesn't it? But
very smooth.
But you can have the rough nights again. But yeah, it tends to be a little bit smoother, especially in the nice parts of the air. Ian, thank you so much. But in David,
thank you so much, Ian, for your super chat. That's amazing.
Have we ever cruised in a UK cruise line? If not, why not? So yeah, we cruised with P&O a few years ago on the Britannia when she was brand new, and obviously we're going to be cruising with Marella Cruises on the Explorer in September. We honestly cannot wait. We are so excited to cruise with Marella. They look so fantastic. So we're going to bring a vlog and a ship tour and all of that with that as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to, because it was quite a while ago we cruised with P&O, so I'd like to see what a British cruise experience is like.
Yeah, we had a good time. There was just too many sea days. We had like 9 sea days on.
Yeah, we didn't really enjoy the ship,
and they didn't really put much entertainment on, so we were a little bit bored. But apart from that, it was great. It's a nice ship. What's your favourite excursion you did with the cruise line, or do your own thing? So yeah, so we usually always book. We did used to do a lot of cruise line excursions. Now we usually book them DIY for the most part. I reckon 90%.
Yeah, or through a third party as well. Yeah. We've used like cruisingexcursions.com and websites like that as well. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely we spoke about it earlier on, but St. Petersburg was an amazing tour which we did with a third party company. But yeah, we definitely recommend you guys check with local taxi firms and things and local tour companies. Just make sure they're reputable, and yeah, go that way. You can save an absolute fortune, trust me.
Right, I think we should answer a couple more and then get onto the giveaway.
Oh yeah, we've got the giveaway coming, guys, so keep keep. I nearly said keep stoned for that.
And thank you everybody
Keep
for your
stoned.
super chats. Honestly, that is amazing.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you
guys.
so much, guys. Honestly, I can't believe it.
Super excited for our first cruise, Marigold. Have you ever cruised in Europe in October? What kind of weather to pick for Le Havre? Yeah, we have done. We definitely have. Yeah, it's usually on the most part quite nice.
It can be really mixed, I'd say, yeah.
But mild. I'd sort of pack layers.
Yeah.
So we've had days which are really hot and really warm, then we've had days which are super cool as well. So we just recommend packing layers. And then you can take off layers or put on layers if you're hot or cold. Definitely the best.
How do American cruises compare to English cruises?
They're very different.
They're very different. The entertainment's very different. It's a lot more UK, British, Irish focused. They tend to have a lot more. They tend to fly people out from the UK, and they'll have tribute acts on. But saying that, actually, Royal Caribbean take that tribute on and stuff, and you wouldn't really get them on an American cruise. Yeah,
they are quite. Yeah. So Joy saying just got off the Britannia, not the best P&O ship, but I wasn't bored. I was bored on exactly Joy. It depends. It depends on the cruise. Some cruises are better than others. Some they do entertainment better than others.
And it's what you enjoy as well. Yeah. The entertainment for us wasn't for us on that ship.
So Kathy's saying, have you done any tours in Italy? Yeah, we've done loads. We've been to Pisa,
Rome,
we've
Naples.
been to so we did Pompeii as well, which was really fantastic.
Pompeii was brilliant, and it's so easy to do by yourself as well. Yeah,
and we've done tours into Rome as well, because Civitavecchia, which is the port in Rome, is really far from the port. So we definitely recommend you pre-booking some transportation there or getting the train over into Rome, because it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carol. That's
really
appreciated.
Thank you, Carol, for your
That's
super
awesome.
chat. That is amazing. Thank you.
Carol, we love you guys. We love you too, guys. Seriously, we have so much fun doing this, and we love we love doing this. Too many pirates in the South Africa. Oh gosh, that's not good to hear. What's your number one bucket list cruise?
Ooh. For me,
World cruise.
World cruise.
Yeah, world cruise. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Imagine doing the whole, navigating the whole world.
That'd be incredible, yeah.
Imagine.
And I think that just ticks off every single one of them.
Oh, it's just the thought of being on a ship for 150 days or whatever.
No,
all the way around.
Could you guys do a world cruise?
I could quite easily. Oh,
could you?
I could quite easily do it.
What part of the world though would you really look forward to the most?
I don't know. Probably the most rural places. So I'm guessing places in the Pacific Islands. And
I'd love to do the Pacific.
Places I've never been before. It would be. The thing is, though, it would be just so interesting because everywhere is so different in the world. So you would get to experience so many different cultures, so many different types of entertainment and food. Oh, I'd love that.
I think for me, it'd have to be Australia and New Zealand and the Pacific. It's a place I've always wanted to go to. It does look
gorgeous, doesn't it? Hello from the US, you guys are the cutest. Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Oh, yeah, so Gary'd love to do a world cruise as well. I'm with you there, Gary. It just looks amazing. What day in May are you on the Independence of the Sea? So it's the 2nd of May for 14 nights from Fort Lauderdale. So we are so excited.
Yeah, we're doing 2 nights in Miami beforehand.
Yeah.
Exploring the city, we've never been before. Ben's been, have you been?
Been to Miami. Yeah. I haven't been to Fort Lauderdale before, but we hear that's quite fun as well.
Yeah, so we can't wait.
So David's saying, if you could have one food or drink item from a cruise right now, what would you have to nom on?
Ooh, French onion soup from Le Bistro.
Really? Oh gosh, this is a really difficult one for me. I'm trying to think what my favourite dish is on a ship. Oh, a nice filet mignon with a peppercorn sauce with some nice creamy mashed potato or cream spinach.
Aww, I want to change mine now.
Oh,
that sounds so
delicious. Good. In Cagney's or what's it called? So Cagney's, and what's the one on Independence? Chops Grill. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could eat that right now.
HD has asked us, could we stand up and show you our t-shirts? We can sort of shimmy up because I'm wearing my pyjama bottoms. Yeah.
There we go.
Ben's got one that says
Cruise with Pride.
Cruise with Pride. And then mine says Happy Cruising.
Yeah, so guys, they're available on our YouTube as well. You must do the Pride of America in Hawaii. Yes, I agree. We must do that. I think that would be fantastic.
God, there's so many cruises, guys, that we have to put on our
bucket list. I think we need to do our giveaway now, don't we, David?
So I'm really sorry, guys, if we missed your question.
We're going to try and do more.
We'll try and do more.
For sure.
For sure. So what we're going to do...
Prizes. Where's the rest of them?
Oh, I think some are down this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our giveaway now. So there's 3 sets of prizes. If you wasn't here at the beginning, we'll go through them again. So we're going to choose 3 winners. The first one will win the Norwegian pen and moleskin notebook.
Guy. It's real, guys. Can you listen to that? Sounds like rich people.
The second prize is there's 2 Norwegian Cruise Line lanyards
and
a cup cozy, so you can keep your hot drinks warm.
The second one, we've got real metal, real jewellery off of the Beauty at Sea MSC Bellissima. So a beautiful little bracelet thing there, and a nice bag as well, a little tote bag which has got the branding on there. So guys, all you have to do over the next 60 seconds when we say go is just write down your favourite ship. Is that what we're going to do?
Let's do the favourite ship.
What were you going to do?
We can do favourite ship.
I forgot what we're going to do.
So just write down your favourite ship. The competition is open to everybody, so you don't have to be in the UK. And yeah,
and we'll randomly select 3 winners straight after the show using a randomizer. So guys, 3, 2, 1, go! So, yes, so you've got 60 seconds. Somebody timing.
I'm timing, don't worry about it.
So Gary's in his PJs as well, yeah, guys. So it's like 9 p.m. in the evening here in the UK, so it's really dark. It's really miserable today as well. It's not been a very nice day.
Yeah.
What's my favourite ship? Oh, too tough to answer. I've got too many favourite ships, honestly. You guys are amazeballs. Thanks, David. That's amazing.
So we've got all your favourite ships coming in.
Oh, loving it. Norwegian Getaway, Awesome Sea Princess, Norwegian Bliss, Escape, Spirit, Indie, Royal. Oh, good choices, guys. Oh, all of these amazing ships. It's a great thing about cruising. There is so much choice, and there are so many ships to choose from. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are amazing. Look at that.
Oh, look at all these.
Royal Princess, Brexit. Favourite ship. It's hysterical. Disney Fantasy, Norwegian Escape, Sea View. Oh wow, amazing.
Norwegian Bliss, Symphony.
Oh, happy birthday today, 58 South Winds.
Okay, so you've got 20 seconds left, guys.
That's amazing.
And then we'll
Bellissima,
choose
Calypso, amazing, Oasis of the Seas. Oh, loads of people are saying the Getaway. I'm so pleased about that. We had a lovely cruise on the Getaway, didn't we?
Really nice ship, the Getaway. We enjoyed it.
Really gorgeous. So we're going to say what the last one is. 2, 1.
Okay, so
we'll give them a few seconds to come through because we know that we're a bit delayed.
I'm gonna do some stuff down here, and then Ben, you can do a little bit of entertainment while I choose the winner.
Sing and dance. So let's do a little bit of a clap along, guys. So yeah, guys. So let us know in the comments below what cruises you've got coming up, and let us know what type of things you like us to do as well, guys. Do you like our vlogs? Do you prefer our ship tours? What things would you like us to bring you? We can definitely see if we can arrange that. It would be fantastic. But thank you so much for your support over the last couple of years. We can't believe we've got to 20,000 subscribers.
Honestly, guys,
it's legitimately insane. We never expected that to happen.
It's been incredible.
It's been so much fun, hasn't it?
We wouldn't have done it without you guys, honestly. Liking the videos, sharing them, everything you do really does help.
So let's get these prizes ready, guys, for the drum roll.
So
we'll let you get back to your nights in a few minutes and you can enjoy that. But yeah, we've got so much fun stuff coming, and we can't wait to bring you loads of vlogs from NDP as well. Also, David's just putting them into a random selectorizer right now. Come on, David. Are you done? Are you done? You done? Press the button. 3 times. Ooh,
okay, cool.
These amazing prizes.
Okay, so we've got 3 winners.
Oh, so first of all, we've got the book. Where's that gone?
So the person who's won the book, and if you are a winner, please message us on Facebook, or you can email us as well. You can find our details in the video. Send us your address on Facebook. Don't put it in the chat. Yeah, it's just ahoy@cruisewith.co.uk if you want to give us an email. So congratulations to Stephen Lung. Well done. So you have won this Haven amazing thing. Next one was the lanyards and the cup holder, and that is going to Carol van Lundvender. So amazing. Well done, Carol. Congratulations. I can't get my words out. And we've got an amazing thing with this lovely bracelet, and that is going to Dream Ellipses. Well done, guys. Well done. So yeah, let us know. Give us an email. ahoy@honestcruising. That's our old name. Shh. ahoy@cruisewith.co.uk, and we'll get those prizes posted out to you. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all of your questions. We've had such a fantastic night. If you're not following us on social media, our very details are here below. Yeah, come along. Give us a follow. We're always posting. Always posting. So let's get our social media up as well. Yeah. With the help of you guys. And make sure you are subscribed. Yeah. And press the bell button as well, guys. So I guess that's it for this episode, isn't it? We've enjoyed our live show. We hope you have too. Sorry about those technical issues right at the beginning of the show. But yeah, we haven't done live for a while, have we? So we're a little bit rusty with the old buttons. So I hope you're having a great day wherever you are
yeah.
in the world. Having a great afternoon, evening, or evening.
Yeah, it's
or
always
night.
a pleasure, guys. Happy
So-
sailing, and yeah, so until next time,
Happy cruising!